28-27 Gunnison as we head to the fourth quarter. Brush has scored a total of 9 points over the last 2 quarters after 18 in the first. They're only down 1, though, 28-27. And they'll have the basketball first. Nichols, Chisholm, Padilla, Berg, and Rosenbrock for Brush. Nelson, Finney, Vader, Hart, and Lovato for Gunnison. Lob into the lane to Rosenbrock, and that ball is blocked from behind, out of bounds by Lovato on that little 5-footer by Rosenbrock. Beat Diggers retain possession. Good look by Rosenbrock. Excellent defensive play by Jack Lovato to throw it in. Will be Padilla for Brush. In the left corner with a bounce pass to Nichols. Nichols dribbles to her right, spins on the left baseline, gets by Nelson, bounce pass down low, cut off, intercepted by Katie Vader. Vader the other way for Gunnison at the free throw line, into the lane, backs it out to Hart. Hart on the high left to Vader. Vader with the basketball. Near the top to Lovato on the outside right to Nelson, guarded by Nichols, dribbling to her left at the top of the key, bounce pass to Hart. Left wing above the arc to Vader, and a whistle away from the basketball. And it looked like Lovato was fouled by Darla Rosenbrock. That'll be her 4th. It'll be the 15th foul against the Beat Diggers. Rebecca Walker is about to check in for Rosenbrock. Lovato to throw it in underneath the basket. Well, the board says 4, so we'll keep it at that, not 5 when the team fouls. Lovato bounce pass into Finney. Lobs it down low for Vader. She puts it up and she's fouled. That was Hart instead. Vader was right next to her. It was either Nichols or Berg committing the foul, and it was Alicia Nichols with her 3rd. So here is Lindsey Hart to the stripe. And the free throw's in the air, and that is in and out. Gunnison outscored Brush 8-3 in the 3rd quarter. That's right, that was the entire quarter. Second free throw is up, and that's in. Gunnison is 1 out of 4 from the line in the second half, and so is Brush. 29-27 Gunnison, 7:17 to go in the game. Nichols crossing midcourt, bounce pass in the high right to Chisholm. Lobs it down low for Padilla, banks it up and in for Sarah Padilla. That's basketball the Beat Diggers like to play. A couple of passes and an easy shot for Sarah Padilla. She's got 5. We're deadlocked at 29. 7 minutes to go in the 3A consolation semi. Entry pass is intercepted by Alicia Nichols. A 3-on-1 to Berg running the lane. Left-handed shot is up. No, but she's fouled by Megan Finney. Aaron Berg to the stripe. And that is turnover number 19 for this Gunnison team. Finney with her 4th foul. Let's see if Aaron gets on a little bit of a roll at the line. Free throws in the air, and that is in and out. If she makes this one, the Beat Diggers would take the lead. Deadlocked at 29 with 6:54 to go. So Moby Arena in Fort Collins in this 3A consolation semifinal. The winner to take on Buena Vista. That is in the air, and that's in. Berg now has 12. 30-29 Beat Diggers. Vader the other way for Gunnison. At the top to Lovato. Bounce pass left wing for Nelson. Nichols backs off. Free throw line to Hart. On the outside right, down low now to Lovato. Lovato right baseline. She's fouled as she went up by Aaron Berg. Berg only with her 2nd foul. To the line is Lovato. Lovato has 10. The Beat Diggers have 16 fouls, as does Gunnison. No matter what your loan needs, stop by High Plains Bank in Wiggins. Also inquire about checking and savings accounts as well as CDs. High Plains Bank, 502 Central Avenue in Wiggins. The first free throw is good, and we are deadlocked at 30. Lovato again. Good again. Gunnison 31, Brush 30. 6:35 to go in the game. Nichols at the top of the key for Brush. On the outside left with a chest pass to Walker. Left corner, Padilla. Picked up over there. Back to Walker. Up top to Nichols. Dribbles into the lane. Pulls up 7-footer off the glass and in for Alicia Nichols. Her first point of the second half. She's got 11. Beat Diggers lead 32-31. 6:13 to go. Lovato bounce pass on the high right to Nelson. Beat Diggers in that 2-3. Up top to Hart. On the outside left to Christina Spore. Bounce pass in the lane to Lovato. Left baseline turn, shoots. Misses off the glass. Rebound to Nelson. Nelson is trapped, and she goes glass and hits nothing but glass. Rebound to Alicia Nichols of Brush. That is her 8th. The Bead Diggers want to run. Long pass, and it's out of bounds intended for Chisholm along the left baseline. And the Bead Diggers unofficially now with their 17th turnover. With 5:51 to go. Morgan Medical will take care of your sports medicine needs. They also offer back braces, walkers, canes, medical alert braces, home oxygen equipment, and much more. Morgan Medical, 201 Main in Fort Morgan. Gunnison calls a timeout. 5:45 to go for Moby Arena in Fort Collins in the 3A Consolation semifinal. Brush 32, Gunnison 31 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran back at Moby Arena in Fort Collins on the campus of Colorado State University, where the Brush Lady Bead Diggers in the 3A Consolation semifinal are leading the Gunnison Cowboys 32-31. Rebecca Walker, Aaron Berg, Alicia Nichols, Sarah Padilla, and Callie Chisholm for Brush. Gunnison will have the basketball with Christina Spohr, Lindsey Hart, Kirsten Nelson, Katie Vader, and Jack Lovato. Throwing in this Nelson, 3/4 court to Bader at the top of the key. Free throw line for Lovato. Penetrates all the way, and the ball is knocked out of bounds by Walker off Lovato as Walker stripped it from behind, and then Lovato could not control the basketball once she tried to retrieve it. Excellent play by Walker. Turnover number 21 for Gunnison. Left corner, Padilla with the basketball. Back out to Walker. In the left corner to Padilla. Now to Walker. Near the top to Nichols. Right wing to Chisholm. Back to Nichols, holding the ball up high. Right corner for Chisholm. Dribbling to her left. Now to Nichols. Chest pass left wing Walker in the left corner. Poked out of bounds intended for Padilla and poked away by Katie Vader. And Padilla to throw it in 3/4 court. Gets it over to Nichols. She'll set up the offense. Bounce pass high right to Chisholm. Back to Nichols. In the lane to Berg. Double team. Down low for Walker. Banks and misses. An easy one in the rebound to Lovato. And we have a tie-up. It goes to Gunnison. Wow. Walker had a wide open layup and missed it. That's the type of day it's been for both teams offensively. That should have been a 3-point lead. Instead, Gunnison has a chance to reclaim the advantage with 5:02 to go in the game. 32-31 Brush. Vader at the top of the key against Chisholm. Picks up her dribble on the outside left to Spohr. Spohr looking down low. Bounce pass up top to Nelson. Nelson with a basketball. Chest pass and a high right to Vader against Chisholm. Vader top of the key over to Spohr. Dribbles to her left. Beats Nelson. A very deliberate moving offense right now for Gunnison. Top of the key, Vader. Dribbling to her right on the outside right now to Spohr. Against Padilla. Bounce pass is cut off by Berg. Intercepted near midcourt. Excellent play by Aaron Berg. 4th turnover of the quarter. Nichols left baseline Padilla. 15-footer is around and no good. Katie Vader grabs the rebound. Vader then has to save it into Lovato. An excellent athletic play by Vader. Vader crossing midcourt. 4:13 to go in the game. Bead Diggers still lead by 1. 32-31. Vader, chest pass in the high left to Spohr. And we have a whistle and bodies fly. And I think Rebecca Walker went through a pick. That'll be the 17th foul on Brush. And Lindsey Hart was the other player that went to the ground, or to the hardwood. She'll go to the line. Kennedy Guzman in for Callie Chisholm. Rebecca Walker with a 3rd foul. Lindsey Hart with a 1-and-1 situation with 4:07 remaining. Bends, shoots, good. Game is tied at 32. Lindsey Hart, one of 5 senior starters, again for Gunnison. That's in the air, and that one is in. Gunnison back on top, 33-32. Nichols crosses midcourt with 4 minutes to go in the 3A Consolation semifinals. Guzman penetrates right baseline, cut off, bounce pass to Berg. Berg double team, back out to Nichols. Fakes in the lane, 10-foot pull-up is fouled by Nelson, who thought she had all ball, but instead Alicia Nichols to the line. Nelson with her 4th. Yeah, Alicia wants to get more aggressive here in the 4th. She only has 2 points in the half. 11 in the game. Nichols' free throw is in. Bead Diggers have tied the game at 33. Second free throw upcoming. And that is up, and that is good as well. Bead Diggers up 34-33 and call a timeout. We'll keep it right here with 3:53 to go for Moby Arena. In this quarter, the Bead Diggers have outscored Gunnison 7-5. That's an offensive explosion based on what we've seen in the previous two quarters, in which Gunnison outscored Brush 9-6 in the second and 8-3 in the third. The first quarter was more like normal basketball when the Bead Diggers led 18-11. Keep in mind, 4 more games to be played. From Moby Arena, they'll clear this gym, and then the first of the two boys semifinals will be at 4 o'clock, Payton against Valley. Then a 5:30 girls semifinal, Estes Park will battle St. Mary's. The second boys semifinal at 7 o'clock will pitch Faith Christian versus Eaton. Then at 8:30, the Eaton girls against Holy Family. Rebecca Walker's back in, along with Kennedy Guzman, Alicia Nichols, Aaron Berg, and Sarah Padilla for Brush. Katie Vader, Megan Finney, Kirsten Nelson, along with Lindsay Hart and Jack Lobato for Gunnison. And Katie Vader will dribble it into the front court for the Cowboys. To her left, towards the left baseline, all the way, puts up a wild shot off the front of the rim. Looked like 1-on-5 basketball. The rebound to Guzman. Bead Diggers the other way. Guzman bounce pass to Berg, right baseline, lost it, loose on the floor, and it's taken away by Nelson. Bead Diggers with their third turnover of the quarter with 3:25 to go in the game. Brush 34, Gunnison 33. Vader lobs it down low, Lobato all the way, banks and scores to the right of the basket. Lobato has 4 in the quarter, 8 in the half, 14 in the game. 35-34 Cowboys, 3:07 remaining. Nichols, right baseline, double team, jump pass to Berg, and she traveled. Yeah, the officials were looking at each other because she was fouled, but she traveled prior to that. And Brush unofficially now has 19 turnovers in this game. And they're down by 1 with 3:04 to go. Let's see how much time Gunnison takes off the clock on this possession. Vader at the top of the key, dribbling to her right, utilize the pick above the arc. Now to Nelson. On the left wing, taken by Finney. Finney against Padilla. Finney looking, spinning. Lobs it cross court, and it's poked out of bounds by Nichols. It stays with Gunnison, intended for Nelson. Well, had Nichols been able to pick that off cleanly, it would have been an easy bucket and a Bead Digger lead. Down to 2:45 to go in the game. Gunnison leads 35-34. Nelson into Vader. Vader against Guzman at the top of the key. Dribbles into the lane. Pulls up from 12, and that's around no good. Rebound Vader. Left baseline. Looked like she was fouled and missed. And the ball is loose. It's still loose, and it's picked up by Guzman. The outlet over to Nichols. The Bead Diggers can claim the advantage. And Nichols is fouled right of the lane by Lindsay Hart. That will be the 18th foul, 1-and-1 situation. Hart has committed her third. And to the line is Alicia Nichols. A big free throw here. She can tie the game. So the Bead Diggers down by a point, 35-34 with 2:29 to go. Free throw is up, good. And the game is tied at 35. And Nichols has been very good for the line today. 8 out of 9 already. Second free throw, good as well. It got rim, it got glass, it went in. 36-35 Brush. 2:22 to go from Moby Arena in Fort Collins. Vader at the top of the key, and we've got a timeout called by Gunnison with 2:21 remaining. Brush 36, Gunnison 35 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.